Hello geography teachers. In this short video I'm going to share with you 3 potential competitions that you could get your students involved in to help kind of maintain that engagement as we head toward the end of the summer term. So if you don't know me, my name is Nicola and I am the founder of the Geography Teacher Box. So let's get started with this week's Geography 3. So the first one I'd like to share with you is one that I came across at the Geographical Association this year. And it's basically a programme, an educational programme that's been put together through the Chartered Surveyors organisation. And this is called My Environment, My Future, or MENF for short. So basically on their website you can sign up and register to download lots of different resources. So if you head over onto their website, it's menf.careers, you can then sort of see a variety of bits and bobs. So they've got the competitions here, which I'll talk about in a moment. There's also some lessons there for A-level and also for GCSE that are well worth digging into. But the thing that I wanted to show you today is about the Urban Redesign Project. Now, based on some feedback that we provided at the conference, we asked if they could open up this competition to take them till the end of the school year. They did originally have a competition, but it was closing sort of April time. So we asked if they could open it up for a bit longer, as we thought it would be ideal for Year 9 students to get involved in. And lo and behold, they've done as we've asked, which is brilliant. So I really hope you can support them with this project. Really kind of the idea is to encourage a greater awareness amongst students of careers within the Chartered Surveyor world. And so they're doing this by encouraging students to really get across an idea about how they could transform their urban environment. So there's a project brief that you can download on their website, which hopefully you can see on the screen here. So there's a variety of kind of background information that's offered, the sorts of things that are supposed to be included in the competition entry. So you can see there it's covering kind of 4 key areas. So in terms of when the deadline for this is, it's on the 21st of July. And if you can get your entries before then, basically each entry will get feedback from industry professionals and also a certificate. So I think this would be well worth getting involved in. It really lends itself nicely to a unit to do with urban environment and also the idea about sustainability as well. So that's a really great competition that you can get involved with, and I'm sure not many people are aware of it, so you're much more likely to be in with a chance of winning. Okay. The second one that I wanted to share with you, if you've been in the game for a while, you may well be familiar with this, but those of you that haven't been teaching for that long might not have heard of the Royal Geographical Society's Young Geographer of the Year competition. This has been going for a number of years, and in fact you can see down there we've got examples of some of the winners, which I'll show you in just a moment. But this competition is basically split into 4 different categories. So you've got Key Stage 2, Key Stage 3, GCSE and A-level entries that they will accept. And basically this year, what they're trying to do, if I can just bring up the 2023 page, sorry, I just didn't realise I had it on the wrong page then. The theme for this year is a blueprint for the future. So this is getting students to really think about some innovative ideas to try and address the problems that we can see in the world. I suppose it's a bit similar to the Earthshot Prize that was on the BBC not long ago with Prince William. So you can choose any area really to think about. So they give some examples: food production, risk management, economic crisis, biodiversity and so on. So there's lots of different things that students could potentially dive into. Now you'll see on there the deadline's not until October, so maybe you are kind of thinking of some sort of enrichment programme that you could encourage students to do over the summer. I know in previous schools I've worked at, one of the things they ask you to do is to provide some work for Year 11 students to help them prepare for their return to A-level in the 6th form. So this would be a really useful sort of activity to get students involved in. If I just show you previous years in terms of some of the things that were put together, it gives you an idea of the standard and the sorts of things that students can produce And obviously you can share these with your students to give them an idea of how they can display the information, how they might want to think about the language that they're using and how to make it, you know, user friendly. So lots of ideas, lots of ways that students could potentially approach that particular competition. Okay, so that's your second one. Your third one is from the wonderful Geographical Association, always doing lots of brilliant things. And this one is perhaps for those individuals who don't want to go out and write lots and lots and lots. This is more for students with that kind of observational edge, I suppose you could say. This is encouraging students to go out and focus on the physical geography in the environment. This year, the theme is Mobile Earth. So it's really getting students to think about movement within our Earth. So whether that's in the atmosphere, whether that's in terms of actual landscapes changing or landforms moving. And it gives you some examples there of the sorts of things that they could focus on. As well as the actual photograph, they also need to make sure there's a short excerpt. I'm just trying to scroll down to where the information is about this. So they need to actually write a little bit. It's no more than about 250 words, I think it is, about where the location is and how that landform has come about. I'm sure it's on here somewhere, I just can't spot it for the moment. But as I say, if you just head over to their website, which you can see at the top there, you can find out more information about what's involved and obviously what students need to actually do. Again, if you head over to the previous winners, you can have a look at some of the fantastic photography that other students have also produced, which is obviously great to give them that little bit of inspiration as well and get them going. Okay, so hopefully that's given you a few ideas of things you can do to keep your students engaged over the coming weeks. And as always, you know where to find me. I'm at www.thegeographyteacherbox.com. I'm on Facebook mostly. We've got a great active Facebook group over there with lots of people sharing ideas and resources. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, you name it, you'll find me. Okay, I'd love to connect with you soon. Bye for now.